And we kickstart the news bulletin with some breaking news coming in. A shake-up in India's top investigation agency, the Central Bureau of Investigation. The government has sent CBI Director Alok Verma on leave a day after his deputy Rakesh Asthana was sent on leave as well. The two had been engaged in an open war of sorts. Present Joint Director of CBI Nageswar Rao will now look over the duties of the agency's director. And to bring us more details on this news story, I'm joined by political editor Rakesh Sharma on the phone line. Kartikeya, a very good morning to you. This indeed is a big news coming in. What do you make out of this fallout and the recent changes that have been announced by the CBI?
You see, sooner or later, this had to happen, Akansha, for three very simple reasons. One, the number one of the agency, the director, was fighting directly with his number two, who was the special director. Now, it becomes incumbent on number one that there is rules and decorum are at play in the organization. So the number one failed. Now, the number two, Mr. Asthana, is already out of action because he was relieved from his charge. And number three, this whole controversy was impinging upon the image of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, that he's a no-nonsense person and he does not brook any, I would say, administrative misgovernance. And in this case, this was right and I would say it was right on his face, because Ministry of Personnel, to whom which CBI reports functionally, if not administratively, or in terms of the case it picks, is directly under the Prime Minister's office. Now, Minister of Personnel is under Jitendra Singh. Jitendra Singh is MOS Personnel and a PMO, who reports directly to the Prime Minister as Minister of State. So that was actually impinging on the image of the Prime Minister. It's like this, Akansha. Imagine the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, number one, the director, starts fighting with his deputy director, and then it has a repercussion on the President of the United States of America, because ultimately those are appointed positions. So similarly, though CBI is not appointed position, it's a selection which takes place between Prime Minister, leader of opposition, and a senior judge. But in this case, he has a fixed tenure. Now, for this to happen is unprecedented in the annals of history, that a serving CBI director has been sent on leave for complete, I would say, for complete mismanagement. This is, I would say, unprecedented, because what it has done is it has given a Central Bureau of Investigation a very bad name.
Right, completely unprecedented, as you rightly mentioned, and much needs to be looked into this. Thank you so much, Kartikeya, for joining us on this news story.